Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Anderson getting this one clear. Rice. Kane. Gordon, oh, cracking ball. Konate gets it clear. Olise, now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Bellingham. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Olise. Rabiot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. White. And here's Foden. Kane. Applied! It's hit the upright. Tries to get it clear. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Stones. Bellingham. Foden. And here's Kane. Spence proves shapes to shoot! White puts them all in, brilliantly cut out. Now it's Foden, and and he shoots!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Gusto. Konate. Upamecano, aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball that. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Stones. And it's Bellingham. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. Gordon! Goal, England!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Upamecano. Olise. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele. Anderson wins the duel this time. Kane. Camavinga. Hernandez. Upamecano. And that's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. And he goes cross-field. Rabiot. Cherki. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Rice. Spence, gently done. Bellingham. Thinks one through. Now it's Kane. Cherki. Olise. Rabiot. Moved on forwards. Deftly away. Rice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kane. Camavinga. Olise. Mbappe. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Rabiot can get it clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gusto, forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yehi. Hernandez. Rice. And it's Kane. And here's Gordon. Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rice goes short. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. White. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Cherki. Rabiot. Konate. Olise, Dembele, and he's on his way! Cleared without complication. Great defending, strong and determined. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He's there to get rid. Gordon, gently done. Foden. White. Spence. Olise. And it's played forward. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And it's Hernandez. Bellingham. Gordon. Spence. Gordon. Foden. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely feet. Foden. That has found him in acres of space. Anderson. Looking for a decent ball in. Looking to go deep. Upamecano clears it away. Gordon. And here's Kane. Bellingham. And a chance! And that has been clubbed away. And it's White. Bellingham. And this is it's Kane! Same again, same outcome.
England really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Hernandez gets it away. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Camavinga with the clearance. Gehi. Gordon, over to the left. Cleared away. Anderson. And here's Foden. And here's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Gordon. Rice. Gehi. Rice forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stones, and the keeper's got it again. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. And it's White. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. And here's Foden. So who's he picking out? Anderson. Spence. He is just caressing the ball. Rice. Decent chance! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here.
England, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe knocks it out wide. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Anderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham. Foden. Anderson. And here's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Bellingham. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Tries to get it clear. Bellingham. Turns and Bellingham! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rice plays it short. Delivered across. Chance, surely! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
Cherki. Rabiot. Dembele chasing after it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Elise. And that was very necessary. And here's Dembele. Elise played out to the left flank. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham shifted upfield. Foden. Now it's Kane. And back to the goalkeeper. Konate. Hernandez. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Gordon. Gordon! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Gusto, gently done. Elise. Mbappe, spread out to the left. And it's Dembele! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Bellingham. Moved on forwards. And it's White. Muscular approach does pay off here. Dembele. And here's the chance to counter. Olise. Cherki. Olise. And here's Mbappe. And it's played forward. Rice. Now it's Kane. Now it's Foden. Gordon. He's in a good position. Great chance! And he's heaved it away. That is lovely. Bellingham. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's Bellingham. Hoisted in. Gusto is there, and he can get that clear. Spence. Yehi. Rice. Anderson. Rice. Anderson. Rice. Out towards the flank. Camavinga forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. Hernandez. Gets a good foot in there. Rice with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Bellingham clears it away. Cherki. Cherki! Bellingham. White. And here's Gordon. And it's White. Oh, that's nice. Bellingham. Spence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Olise, and here's Mbappe, and that has put paid to that. Foden, White, Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Proves too strong. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. England already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Kane. Foden shifted upfield. Rabiot aimed forwards. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. White. Stones. Bellingham, gently done. Spence. And here's Gordon. Camavinga moved on forwards. Hernandez. Olise. Hernandez. Anderson. White. And here's Kane. Ball's played through. And it's Spence. A real chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
He had a good feel of the whole situation, and he's acknowledged the service.
Camavinga. Konate. Camavinga. Gusto looks to the other side. Upamecano. Olise is onto it in a flash. Stones. Bellingham. Stones shifted upfield. Bellingham. Stones. Gehi. Olise. Hernandez. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Konate with the clearance. White. Foden. Bellingham. Anderson. Spence. Now it's Gordon. Foden!
Foden made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Cherki, aim forwards. Camavinga, and it's Hernandez. Spence. Gordon. Gehi. Spence. Gordon. And here's Kane. Foden. It's Kane! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Camavinga. Upamecano, gently done. Upamecano, nicely aimed pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! Mbappe played out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. Kane. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Spence. Now here's the delivery. Foden. Foden! And they've got rid. Rabiot. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gordon. And here's Kane. That's very neat. Cross in, looks like a good one. Here comes another cross. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. Olise goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
White.
England, well Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Cleared away. That's a shooting chance! Rabiot. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Wins the duel this time. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Gordon. And it's Kane. Olise. And here's Dembele. Succumbs to the pressure. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gordon. Gordon! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hit into the middle. Upamecano can get it clear. And it's Bellingham. And here's Kane. Moved on forwards. Olise. Well read, nice interception. White. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. White. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's come to nothing. Konate shifted upfield. Hernandez tries making a foray down the right. Mbappe! Nice physical challenge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kane tries to dink it through. Upamecano tries to clear. Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kane does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe spread out to the left. That is a great pick out. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Cherki, Camavinga. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Decent progress down the left. That's good play. Spence. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Spence has been caught there, it's a foul. Terrific save by Manuel. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Foden with the short one. Cross goes in, climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Upamecano, aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Referee's given a throw. Elise's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Kane. And it's gone back to the keeper. Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. Upamecano shifted upfield. Spence, aim forwards. And it's Spence. Spence. Oh, it's played into the... Oh, great header! And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Spence. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking to break at pace. Rabiot gently done. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. And here's Gordon. Very nice. Chance for a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Hernandez. Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Hernandez. Mbappe. Pings in across. Stones can get it clear. And here's Rabiot. Oh, nice touch. Camavinga. Purring through the gears. Dembele. Rabiot. Spence. That's a good run down the left. Gordon. And here's Kane. Camavinga.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mbappe. Olise. Oh, good spread. And it's played in here. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Foden. Kane, out to the right. White, done delicately. Oh, perfectly measured that. Kane. Can he finish? And it's there! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gusto, forwards and with intent. Oh, well measured. And he's cut it out. Gusto. Konate. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Spence, gently done. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Foden has created one goal already. Foden. Muscular approach does pay off here. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Dembele. Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's really well manoeuvred. Spence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Moved on forwards. Danger averted for now. Anderson. White. Bellingham. Foden, and here's Kane.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Hernandez. He can get that clear. Rabiot. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cherki. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's played forward. Gehi getting this one clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe! Mbappe! No, he's missed it. Spence. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Foden. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Gordon. Gordon! And that tested the keeper.
Gordon clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Mbappe, now he's off and running. White shifted upfield, and here's Gordon. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance here to counter. Big chance, must be! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden. White. First quarter of an hour gone. Spence. Kane. It's Kane! And he should have made it 4.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
throw-in. Olise. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gordon. Anderson. And here's Gordon. That's tidy. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Gordon, over to the left. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. And here's Kane! White finds himself offside. Mignon sends that a long way. White, aim forwards. Gordon. Bellingham. Gusto. Olise. Mbappe. Gehi wins the duel this time. Gordon. That's been slipped through. Kane crosses it in here. And that has been cleared. That has been knocked clear. Camavinga. Hernandez, gently done. Succumbs to the pressure. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nice physical challenge. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Gusto. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Moved on forwards. Kane, oh, good spread. Bellingham. And he shoots! Rabiot. And it's Kane. White. White looking for a runner. Foden, and that's aimed into the middle. It's run loose here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Konate attempts a clearance. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Kane. Gordon, played out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Anderson. Bellingham. And here's Kane. And it's Kane! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Camavinga. And it's played forward. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. That's really well cleared. Gordon forwards and with intent. Foden. Bellingham. Spence. Now it's Gordon. Forward it goes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe, and it's lofted through here. Spence. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Foden. Gordon! Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Played towards the other side. Rabiot. Olise. Cherki. Upamecano. Played towards the front line. And it's Hernandez. Showing good feet. Played out to the right. Gets it away. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Yehi. Stones. Foden. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Konate. And here's Dembele. He's beaten the last. He's had a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Spence. Spence. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, great Gordon! That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Konate, aim forwards. Camavinga. Camavinga played out towards the right wing. And that has been cleared. Gordon going full tilt down the left. Spence. Foden. White. Oh, that's neat. And here's Foden. A chance to play it in. Konate with the clearance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Anderson. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Foden opts to play it back. Anderson. Bellingham. Konate clears it away. Oh, they can break here. Rabiot gently done. Mbappe!
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kane is flagged offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Konate. Moved on forwards. Cherki. Rabiot. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gordon. Anderson. Spence. Yehi forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. And it's Dembele. Olise. Anderson shifted upfield. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Hernandez, gently done. Hernandez. Lobbed in behind. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Gehi aimed forwards. Bellingham. And here's Foden. And here's Kane. Kane knocks it out wide. Foden! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cherki. Proves too strong. Bellingham. Bellingham forwards and with intent. And it's Kane. Bellingham. Foden. Konate can get it clear. Konate gets good distance on it. White. And here's Foden. He is through. Foden! He's kept it out just. Olise. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. Stones makes the interception. White. Stones. Gehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Spence. Gordon. And here's Kane. Takes a shot! There's the shot! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Mbappe chasing after it. Could be danger here. Spence aim forwards. Foden. Oh, it's come loose. That has been cut short. And now the breakaway. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Over to the left. And here's Mbappe. And the finish! last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a throw-in. And it's Hernandez. He's got away. Nice physical challenge. Rabiot with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Gordon. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the keeper has it. Camavinga. Rabiot. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries a deft little ball. Spence is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Foden, out towards the flank. Kane, tries a shot! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Mignon, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
England are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kane. It's out for a goal kick. Calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Foden. And it's Spence. Lovely bit of skill. He's there to hit it! No, he can't turn it in. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's managed to get free. Played into the middle. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Gordon. Now it's Kane. Foden. White. Well, that's an excellent interception. That's a good ball. Camavinga. Can he spark a counter here? Moved on forwards. Spence. Now it's Kane. And it's White. And here's Foden. Oh, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. And the shot's chance! No, that's just wide.
Foden really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Gusto, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Kane. Bellingham. He has a look up. Foden! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Gordon! And he's there to clear it. And it's Bellingham. Shoots! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's the throw. And here's Kane. Gordon. There's the shot! Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Nice interception, well timed. Rabiot is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cherki. And here's Dembele. Muscular approach does pay off here. Clipped into space. Hernandez cuts it out. Upamecano. Hernandez. Some good work on the right flank here. Stones with the clearance. And here's Rabiot. Dembele. Big chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
France are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Gordon. Spence. Bellingham. Gordon. And he's well positioned. It's Kane! And that's past the post.
Kane clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Gusto. Gusto shifted upfield. Now, where's he looking? White. He's shooting! Bellingham. Yehi. And here's Kane. Gordon! Kane has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Gordon! And he thumps it clear. Mbappe. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gusto. Cherki. Stones. Yehi forwards and with intent. Gordon looking to get on the end of this. Rabiot. Olise. Hernandez. Succumbs to the pressure. Gordon. No foul, says the referee. Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. Konate gets it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Camavinga. Upamecano shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Spence. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. Spence's cross. Gusto getting this one clear. It's a mighty effort! And he's spooned it over the bar. Olise. Hernandez. Oh, he's in! got rid. Cherki, and here's Camavinga. He's got to be in here. Rabiot, and he's gone backward here. Spence getting this one clear. That's a throw. Mbappe. Oh, it's played into the area. Spence. Gordon. Spence. Now it's Gordon. And he's certainly onside here. That's going to go a long way. Anderson. And back to the keeper they go. Stones. Aim forwards. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And they can counter here. Cherki. And it's Rabiot. Dembele. Rabiot. Stones clears it away. Foden. White. Now it's Kane. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Camavinga, and he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Dembele. Olise, and here's Dembele. White is the guilty party there. Punched away. That's really well cleared. Ball's gone out of play. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bellingham. White, gently done. Bellingham. Might be dangerous. It's Kane! Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Upamecano. Moved on forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
White. And it's Kane. Kane! Oh, terrific save.
Kane probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And he's there to get it away. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. Kane. Cherki. Olise. Gusto chooses to go cross-field. Camavinga. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Great defending, strong and determined. Is there any... And the finish! And here's Dembele. And here's Olise. Out to the left it goes. Gehi tries to clear. Hernandez. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And they've got a throw. Bellingham. Gordon. Over to the left. Spence. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rabiot forwards and with intent. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's White. Bellingham. Spence. Bellingham. Anderson. And here's Kane. Bellingham! He's put his foot right through that one.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Hernandez. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Upamecano. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hernandez. Now he's got space here. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Foden. Spence. Gordon. Shapes to shoot! Rabiot, aim forwards. Dembele. Rabiot, and he goes cross-field. And it's Kane. Now it's Gordon. Now it's Kane. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. Gusto. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Kane. Foden. White. Lovely feet. Foden. And it's played forward. Olise. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? Brilliantly cut out. White. 15 minutes till half-time. Stones. Spence. Gehi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Kane. Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga. Gusto. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Dembele. Rabiot. Well timed, excellent interception. Foden. Anderson. Gehi. Aim forwards. Bellingham. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Foden. White. Time to deliver. And here's Foden. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Moved on forwards. Gehi. Stones. Bellingham. Played towards the other side. Spence. Stones. Bellingham. And it's White. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Hernandez. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Hernandez. Now here's the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Gordon. He has found the way through. Gordon! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Cleared away. So, what can they make of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gehi. Gehi shifted upfield. And here's Kane. Kane played out to the left flank. Camavinga has played it long. Camavinga forwards and with intent. Konate, Mbappe, now he's off and running. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Foden spread out to the left. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise. And here's Mbappe. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Camavinga carries the ball down the right. Aim forwards. Olise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested.
It's Kane! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Kane really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Well, the clearance is short. Moved on forwards. Crunching tackle. And here's Kane! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Rabiot played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well read, nice interception. And it's Kane. Spence. Showing good feet. Bellingham. Over to the left. Hangs in across. Olise wins the duel this time. Rabiot. Gordon. White. Kane. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Nice physical challenge. And it's White. Bellingham. White. Foden. Lovely bit of skill. Anderson. Oh, good spread. And here's Kane. Upamecano. Early ball out from the back. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Now it's Rabiot. Oh, that's nice. Camavinga. And here's Rabiot. That is lovely. Camavinga. Camavinga! And he's hit it too high. Gehi forwards and with intent. Anderson. Stones. And it's White. Foden looking to run onto it. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot. Oh, nicely intercepted. Foden. Spence. Now it's Gordon. Hernandez, aim forwards. Spence. White. Bellingham. And here's Foden. And here's Kane. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe. And it's Dembele. He's having a look round. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. White. And here's Foden. That's a nicely weighted pass. That has been knocked clear. And he cuts out the supply. White played into space. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Gehi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Danger averted for now, and reclaimed it in a trice. Rabiot looks to the other side. Hernandez. Now it's Olise. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a... Mbappe! Now then, the ball's come loose. Hernandez. Stones. Anderson. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cherki. Rabiot. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Anderson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter. And
Mbappe! Cleared without complication. Cherki. Rabiot. Very nicely done. He's got space in the area. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Kane. Bellingham shifted upfield. Have it back and can go again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cherki. Gusto, aim forwards. Olise.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Takes a shot! And he hits the net!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Still trying to make a game of this. Gordon. Yehi. Stones. Anderson. Anderson, gently done. Played towards the other side. And here's Kane. It's Kane! No, it's wide. Camavinga. Upamecano. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Gordon. He's shifting through the gears here. Camavinga. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Kane. Do have a chance to counter here. Upamecano. And it's Hernandez. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Stones. White. Bellingham. White. Foden. Anderson. Gordon. Cherki. Out to the left it goes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cherki, and it's Rabiot. we see. Now it's Foden. Spence. Moved on forwards. And here's Gordon. Spence. Nice control. And here's Gordon. Kane! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Upamecano gets it away. Anderson. Anderson! Oh, there was plenty on that. And it's played forward. Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Gordon played out to the left flank. Spence's cross. And that has been clubbed away. And he's picked out the run. Stones cuts it out. White forwards and with intent. And it's White. Foden. White. Foden. Anderson. Gordon. Gordon! Oh, terrific save. Konate getting this one clear. Rabiot wins the duel this time. There are a few waiting for it. He's had a shot! Foden. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Spence. Can he deliver? Spence's cross. And he's there to get it away. That's very neat. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Kane is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gordon! It's a loose ball. Bellingham. Oh, good ball. Kane with a shot! Cross goes in there. Cleared. Gordon! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Looking here to chip it through. Cherki. Olise. Calmly anticipates. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foden! Mignon herring after the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Spence. Crossed in again. Konate with the clearance. Dembele. Rabiot. Proves too strong. White. Foden. Oh, it's come loose. Konate. Rabiot. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Foden. Kane. It's Kane! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Rabiot comes on a run down the left wing. Olise. Back into the middle. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, he really got hold of that.
France are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Foden. Spence. Spence looking to penetrate opposition lines. Kane. Tries a measured ball. Mignon claims comfortably. Gehi forwards and with intent. White. And here's Kane. And a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Kane clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Stones can get it clear. Dembele spread out to the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Spence. White. Kane. Oh, this is a great position. Gordon! England have reclaimed it. Anderson. Played out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Anderson. Spence. He's having a shot! And he's heaved it away. And here's Foden. Bellingham. That's good play. And here's Foden. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Hernandez. That's tidy. Camavinga.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yehi. Aim forwards. Spence. Foden! Foden! That'll be a throw. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Olise. Mbappe. Hernandez. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. There's the shot! Oh, nice touch. Hernandez. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Spence is there, and he can get that clear. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear. Nice control. And it's Bellingham. Over to the left. Anderson. And here's Gordon.
Gordon really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Moved on forwards. Yehi. Spence, gently done. Bellingham. White. And here's Foden.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's searching through. Olise. Hernandez. Mbappe! Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. And it's White. Now that's well seen too. Rabiot chooses to go cross-field. Yehi. Stones. Played back to the goalkeeper. Stones. Hernandez. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. White. And it's been played through. He's found the way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played it again. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. In with the challenge. Could move up a gear here. Rabiot. Mbappe thinks one through. It's a goal kick. Stones. White. Yehi. Spence. Gordon. Gordon. And here's Gordon! Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. Bellingham. White. White hurtling down that right flank. And it's Bellingham. Foden. Spence. And he goes cross-field. Olise. And France can counter now. Hernandez. It's a good run down the right. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Anderson with the clearance. Spence. Gordon. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Goes for the shot! He's put it wide.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
White. Stones played over towards the opposite flank. Gordon. White. And here's Foden. Gordon. Great chance! In for the pieces! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's played forward. Spence cuts out the pass. Anderson. Bellingham. Foden looking understandably energised after his goal. White hangs one in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Hernandez shifted upfield. And it's Dembele. Anderson concedes a free kick for that. Bellingham getting this one clear. Kane. Spence. Gordon. Bellingham. White. Gusto gets over and intercepts. Aim forwards. And it's Rabiot. Oh, it's Dembele. Stones does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga makes the interception. And here's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Done delicately. Tries to get it clear. Gusto. Upamecano. Hernandez. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. White. Foden. Spence. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. Foden plays it in. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Dembele crosses it in. Bellingham. Bellingham played out to the left flank. Strong running down that left flank. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Camavinga gets it clear. Mbappe. Dembele, and he shoots! No mistake!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
France playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Gordon. Stones. White. Foden. Spence. And here's Gordon. Lovely, now then. Kane. He can get that clear. Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Bellingham. Foden. Anderson. And here's Bellingham. White. And here's Bellingham. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he latch on to this? Konate with the clearance. Foden. Olise forwards and with intent. Gordon. Anderson. White. Bellingham. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Camavinga, gently done. Mbappe. That's good play. Bellingham. Now it's Gordon. White. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's come loose. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's White. Ambitious ball here. And the ball is out of play. Upamecano looks to the other side. And here's Kane. Foden. Played back in. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gordon. Kane. Now it's Foden. Back into the middle. Gordon ploughing through the middle. And it's been taken short. So who's he picking out? Kane, and that's aimed into the middle. And here's Kane. And he's cut it out. Olise. Rabiot. Cherki. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Gordon. Gordon! Gordon! Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Spence. Gordon. It's a threatening ball. Foden! No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Rabiot attempts a clearance. And here's Foden. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bellingham. Bellingham chips it through. Mignon claims it, and the danger passes. White. Foden. Foden. Rabiot. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Foden played with finesse. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Spence. Out to the left it goes. Olise aim forwards. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Hernandez. Oh, they could go for a shot! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. White can get it clear. Now it's Gordon, and he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. Gordon, and here's Kane. Chance for a shot! And that is faded wide. Konate, gently done. Cherki. And it's played forward. And it's Rabiot. White, probing pass. He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? Now this could be a chance. Kane. It's Kane! Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Olise! Olise! White. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Foden. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Ball is over the line. Rabiot. Great run on the overlap here. It's run loose here. Bellingham. Foden. Oh, it's Dembele. That'll be a throw-in. Foden. And it's Spence. Lovely feet. Shoots! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Out of play for a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He is through here. Hit into the middle. Olise. Olise spread out to the left. Rabiot drives forward on the overlap. Now it's Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
France grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Spence. Very nicely done. Bellingham. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. And he cuts out the supply. Gordon. He's in a great position here. That's a super give and go. Spence. And here's Gordon. Over to the left. Spence's cross. Konate attempts a clearance. Camavinga. Upamecano shifted upfield. Yehi. Foden. Bellingham looking for a runner. Can he get onto this? Rabiot does well to get it back. And that was very necessary. Anderson. And it's White. Bellingham. And here's Foden. It's Kane! It's anyone's ball now. Mignon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Hernandez. Now it's Gordon. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga, aim forwards. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. And here's Olise. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Olise. Stones gets across to intercept that. Anderson. Stones. The pass has gone astray. And that is out of play. Olise. Rabiot. Olise. Olise forwards and with intent. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. White. That's a cute ball. That's a throw. Played in by Foden. And it's Spence. This might... Real chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Foden with the short one. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Bellingham. Chance, surely! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Anderson. White. Bellingham. Anderson. Spence. Spence looking up to see who wants it. Anderson. Oh, it's a great ball here. Kane! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gordon! Foden tries to get it clear. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Spence. And here's Kane, and the shot!
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gordon. And there's the shot! Hernandez. That has been cut short. And it's Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Bellingham. Chance! Olise. Foden. Spence. Showing good feet. Spence's cross. And back out it comes. That is lovely.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rabiot. Gusto. Olise. Dembele played out to the left flank. And that could... It's Dembele! Oh, terrific save. Gets it away. And it's Hernandez. That's a shot at goal! Couldn't keep it on target.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Spence. Gordon. Spence. Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Stones. White. Foden. Stones. Yehi. And it's played forward. Spence. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Oh, that is Bellingham! They've done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Gusto. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Olise. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kane. Now it's Foden. And it's White. Foden. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gusto, gently done. Bellingham. Hernandez. Oh, nice touch. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yehi. Stones. Yehi, and it's played forward. Spence. Oh, super find. He's having a shot! Konate. Olise. And that's really well manoeuvred. Deftly away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Kane. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Foden. Anderson. And here's Gordon. Aim forwards. Konate. Rabiot. Olise. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! Bellingham clears it away. Spence. Yehi. Gordon. Bellingham. Foden. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Olise. Hernandez. Mbappe. Camavinga. And here's Olise. Olise! And that's wide. Moved on forwards. Yehi. Spence. Yehi. Bellingham. Kane goes steaming forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Spence. Yehi. Stones. Foden. And it's played forward. It's Kane! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Gordon gets flagged offside.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
Konate. Olise. Camavinga. Gusto, forwards and with intent. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. Foden, Kane, Cherki, Rabiot, Cherki, Mbappe chasing after it. That pass has been well intercepted. Yehi. Stones. White. Foden. Aim forwards. Camavinga. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Rabiot. That's tidy. Here it is, crossed in. Camavinga cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. Rabiot. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Into the channel. Gordon. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! And he's missed it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Hernandez. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Camavinga. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Kane. Gordon spread out to the left. Spence. Olise. Cherki. Has a look and plays it forward. Spence. Spence shifted upfield. Mbappe. Olise. Foden. Stones. Foden. Stones. Dembele. Cherki. And it's Camavinga. Rabiot. That's good running with the ball. Lovely ball. Decent chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Bellingham. White. Anderson. Stones. White. Anderson. Gordon. There will be a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bellingham moved on forwards. Now it's Gordon. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Proves too strong. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. Played through for the wide man. Defending of the desperate variety. Olise. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stones with a definite fell there. And he'll shoot here! And that is faded wide. Bellingham. White. Stones. Foden. White. Foden. White. Here's Foden. Foden. Very nicely done. White tries a cross. And he's there to clear it. Out of play for a throw. Now the delivery, gets it away, chance for a shot, has another go! I think that's offside, yes it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Camavinga, Cherki, Olise, Mbappe, Hernandez. Lovely bit of skill, a chance to play it in. Olise, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Spence. Gordon. Spence. Anderson. Yehi. Stones. Bellingham. And it's White. Played into space out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Anderson. Foden. White puts them all in. Time to deliver. Keeper's dealt with that. Bellingham! Cherki. Olise. Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. Hernandez, gently done. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Hernandez, played in.